Welcome back. We're going into map number 3 between ChinaHuman and Insomnia. We're going into the deciding match for the first ever WCG Warcraft 3 champion. And again, it is Insomnia who's spawning in the top right spawn position, this time in grey for the third time, with altar and barracks for the third time. And again, for the third time as well, ChinaHuman in red, this time in the bottom right spawn position with the quicker altar and the exact same build order as he played on Duskwood and as he played on Lost Temple. So I'm expecting an AM by both of the players first. Again, there it is for ChinaHuman, and for Insomnia I'm assuming we're gonna see the AM as well. And again, we're going to take a look at whether Insomnia is gonna go for the fast expansion again, at whether ChinaHuman is gonna go for his quicker tech and maybe a late counter expansion again. Insomnia is scouting towards the left here, which is the wrong direction, so it's gonna take him a long time to find his opponent. ChinaHuman not scouting at all thus far. And his AM almost out already, and yeah, Insomnia going for the AM as well. So yeah, Insomnia scout, as you can see, oops, as you can see, the militia duration about to run out already, and he hasn't even reached the next base. A pretty long, stretched out map here, Tranquil Pass. ChinaHuman, what is he gonna go for here? This one, perhaps, yeah, it looks like that's going to be his first creep camp. Insomnia is going to have his AM on the field in just a second as well. Militia joining the creeping right now for ChinaHuman. For Insomnia, Militia are coming as well, but he's not going for this one. He's going in direction of either this one or his expansion immediately. And it looks like it's going to be the expansion for Insomnia. He's waiting there already with a footman, as you can see on Tranquil Paths, for reasons, I guess. The creeps in red. Still, they are not going to feel too much empathy towards ChinaHuman's units and heroes, even though they are red as well. ChinaHuman continues creeping, is going for another small camp here, so it looks like he, let's just take a quick look here, not yet teching, but he's not really bothering to creep his expansion too quickly here. Insomnia, on the other hand, is going to get that expansion in place. ChinaHuman with the Ring of Protection, with the Mantle of Intelligence. And Insomnia this time is the player who finds the Lightning Shield. He continues creeping here immediately. He's going to get the level 2 at this camp. His peasant is finally going to find out where ChinaHuman has spawned, and we will see how well Insomnia is going to be able to use the Lightning Shield this time. On the other side of the map, we see ChinaHuman now taking his expansion, and we'll see if he's gonna find Lightning Shield as well. No, he finds Sentry Ward, so this time Insomnia is the player clearly favored by the early item drops, but I guess, you know, if you take Lost Temple into consideration, then that is just fair, with both of the players getting Lightning Shield once and not getting Lightning Shield twice. So expansion is soon to finish already. He's teching here and going for the expansion. The illusion here from Insomnia is coming in already and sees what's happening. And now he realizes that it's an illusion, so he's not forced to send anything back. And ChinaHuman is the one getting aggressive. Luckily for Insomnia, you know, he can just use Call to Arms here at the expansion immediately. And he's not as fragile to these kinds of harassments as players these days are. So Insomnia is losing his first footman here already. The militia are coming back. The Grey Army is actually really eager on taking down this water elemental as quickly as possible. ChinaHuman is still staying around here. It looks like he just wants to win time for his own expansion to come up, which is starting to be produced right now. In the meantime, he's taking already. The next water metal is being taken down by Insomnia immediately, and he's already closing in on level 3. So is ChinaHuman, who's done a little bit more creeping early on. Not only his expansion, but yeah, 2 more creeps before that. So 1 more creep camp or 2 more camps before that. So 1 more creep camp. Then his opponent tech-wise, let's compare. It is ChinaHuman, who's about half attack ahead. And is he going for a surround on anything here? No, just some more damage onto that footman, but for now that one should be safe. But he's at least able to push ChinaHuman back to defend his own expansion. That's not really where you want to be against the lightning shield. This time it is Insomnia who's putting the lightning shield onto his own water elemental. Footmen are trying to outrun him, but is he going to be able to do so? So Insomnia's footmen are coming in here from the left hand side. The water elemental is perfectly positioned. This is terrible for ChinaHuman, but luckily for him the lightning shield did just run out, so he didn't take all too much damage. The next charge is being used already though, and he's gotta move his units away from this lightning shield, but he's running into the grey army which is coming in here from the left hand side. Level 3 on the AM of Insomnia right now. Immediately he spawns a level 2 water elemental this time, so it looks like he's changing it up here, not going for Blizzard this time. ChinaHuman's AM finally level 3 as well, but he's taken so much damage here. Look at it, ChinaHuman lost everything, and yeah, he's down to 22 supply. His water elemental is being taken down here. There are 2 peasants remaining here which aren't going to be able to mine too much gold anymore. This one might be able to get these 10 back, yeah, but that's it for ChinaHuman. What does he really have? He's building an Arcane Sanctum right now and the Mountain King in his base, but the expansion here seems to be doomed. There seems to be nothing that he can do. In the meantime, this one is running safely. Tier 3 is coming very quickly for Insomnia, as well as 1 Arcane Sanctum, and his Mountain King AM is heading for some counter aggression apparently at the expansion, but Insomnia has already reached everything that he wants to reach here, so he can either go defend here, or does he even have to against the lone AM, because he can call militia here, keep that in mind, but he's actually town portaling there to defend with his entire army. The AM is getting in a bit of an awkward position, and he's town portaling to his base immediately in return. Could have taken down this footman here with the water elemental. Didn't do so. Second Arcane Sanctum coming for Insomnia. Lumber Mill finishing tier 3, halfway done. This time tier 2 only for ChinaHuman. So Insomnia, currently the player with the XP lead, almost a level ahead, with the tech lead, with the expansion, and with the bigger army. So saying that this is going to be tough for ChinaHuman might be an understatement.
Ready for action.
And Insomnia seems like he's not willing to give him any breathing space, throwing away 1 footman here to begin with, and still a charge of lightning shield is remaining on the water elemental. ChinaHuman just makes sure to get that one killed as quickly as he can in return, taking a decent load of damage on his footman. Bolt goes onto the AM. He's got to retreat into the back of his base. Does he have anything to keep himself alive? Not really. The Mountain King is chasing towards the bottom. Does he find the AM here? Call to arms used. The Bolt is actually killing the AM. Level 2 in the meantime for the Mountain King of ChinaHuman, and Insomnia's AM is suddenly finding himself in trouble, but there is no mana remaining for ChinaHuman's Mountain King, and therefore this AM is getting away somewhat safely. ChinaHuman is going for the block, but doesn't get all too much done, and both of Insomnia's heroes are surviving here. Insomnia did take quite a few losses here. The Mountain King, keep in mind, didn't have any experience earlier on, but yeah, he's killed the AM in return. He's killed a decent load of ChinaHuman's units as well. ChinaHuman, as we can see, has 3 casters out right now, a bunch of peasants. Does he have a single footman remaining even? I don't think so. I think the lightning shield did a pretty good job against those. And the paladin is about to come out already as well. Priests to heal, so these heroes will be back to full HP in no time. And what's the plan for ChinaHuman? Is he actually going to go for some aggression here again? I mean, there is slow already. The problem is that this AM cannot really contribute to the fight all too much. But now the paladin is out, so yeah, that problem has been solved. There's no mana on ChinaHuman's Mountain King currently. And triple hero against 1 Mountain King and 3 casters. That's not going to work out all too well for ChinaHuman. And it looks like he's trying to fight it. Nevertheless, no, there's the GG. So on map number 3, a very, very decisive victory by Insomnia. going for the early expansion for a third time. This time he finds the lightning shield, and you know, one could complain of course about the lightning shield being overpowered, which clearly was the case, which is why it got nerfed and why the drop sets got changed, etc. But then again, over 3 maps, we've seen one map where none of the players found the lightning shield. We've seen one map where ChinaHuman found it and one map where Insomnia found it. And therefore, after all, it was pretty much fair, I would claim. And we've just seen ChinaHuman and Insomnia making use of that lightning shield in a very, you know, different way, or at least with different outcomes or different efficiencies. And Insomnia getting aggressive there against the expansion just completely wrecked ChinaHuman with that lightning shield early on, whereas ChinaHuman hardly got really anything done, like a bit of mining time denied, but that's basically it. And I guess for that third map, there's not really all too much else to say. Insomnia is very clearly taking that one on Tranquil Paths, and therefore Insomnia became the first ever WCG Warcraft 3 champion. ChinaHuman the first runner-up. And that's all for this best of 3. I guess for the 2,000 subscribers, I gotta really give a shout out to every one of you. I think 2,000 people still enjoying and embracing this game is pretty impressive number, and really, you know, keeps me motivated to continue doing what I do here. And yeah, without you, I guess that wouldn't be possible, or well, it would be possible, but it would be pretty boring, to be honest, and I probably wouldn't do it. So yeah, huge shout out to all of you guys, and I hope you'll stay around for more. As always, you can subscribe, you can give thumbs up and comment, and you can also donate. As always, there's the donate button in every video's description. I've got I can give a few shout outs actually to a few of the donors. I guess since I don't know if you want to be called out entirely, I'm just gonna say some first names, so somewhat staying anonymous. Gotta give a huge shout out to Owen, who gave me my largest donation yet, my largest single donation, without any comment or anything to go along with it. Shout out to Adrian, who's giving me donations somewhat regularly, who is having a bit of a Warcraft 3 revival with his friends, and who's enjoying my stuff apparently. And also a huge shout out to Luca, who's the donating machine, who regularly donates not too little money, and who's enjoying Warcraft 3 with his mates as well, still in 2016. So you guys are awesome, and I hope you'll stick around for more content soon. And yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll see you next time.